everyone in the next lecture on probability distribution. Today's topic is we are going to discuss the moment generating function and using moment generating function how to calculate different moments. For example, if I calculate a moment generating function about origin, then how to find out mean and variance of the given probability distribution. So this part we are going to discuss. Okay, what is moments? That part we are going to first see. We are going to see the moment about origin. Usually we denote these moments with the symbol mu r dash. Okay, so mu r dash is equal to E of x raised to r is equal to summation xi raised to r pi. Okay, xi raised to r pi. Now r is a positive integer. Okay, similarly one can write for continuous probability distribution, mu r dash is equal to E of x raised to r is equal to integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x raised to r into probability density function into dx. Okay, now if r is 0, if r is equal to 0, then what I am getting, it is a zeroth moment, and zeroth moment is, yes, if r is 0, then what I am getting here, x raised to 0, anything raised to 0 is always 1, so summation pi, and summation pi is always 1. This part is known to us. Similarly, mu naught dash, here we get integration from minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx. This quantity is also 1. Now if r is equal to 1, then mu 1 dash is equal to summation xi raised to 1 into pi. So this is nothing but the mean of the probability distribution. Similarly here, mu 1 dash is equal to integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x raised to r, but r is 1, hence I am getting x into f of x dx. So this is also the mean of continuous probability distribution. Okay, now similar way one can calculate the moments about any point A or moments about the mean called as a central moment. Okay, so if I am calculating the moments about mean, it is called central moment, and if I am calculating it about any other point, then it is called as a raw moment. Okay, yeah, of course its formula can be easily given as mu r dash, you can use the same symbol, E of x minus a raised to r. Okay, if a is replaced by the mean of x, suppose mean of x is x bar, if I replace it by x bar, then I am getting the formula E of x minus x bar raised to r. Okay, this is how one can calculate the different moments. But using moment generating function, how to calculate it, it's very important. So we are going to define what is moment generating function. First we would like to define it for discrete random variable. The moment generating function MGF, we usually call it as a MGF of discrete random variable x about any point A is usually denoted by MA of t. Okay, and it is given by summation pi into e raised to t into bracket xi minus e. Okay, now we can write this as a summation pi into bracket. Now we would like to expand this e raised to t into bracket x minus a in the powers of t. We would like to expand it using the power series of exponential function 1 plus xi minus a into t upon 1 factorial plus xi minus a square into t square upon 2 factorial plus xi minus a cube into t cube upon 3 factorial plus and so on. This way we can write. So this is equal to summation pi into 1 summation pi into xi minus a into t upon 1 factorial plus summation pi into xi minus a square into t square upon 2 factorial plus and so on. Okay, so this summation pi into xi minus a summation pi into xi minus a square, this summation pi these are nothing but the moments of different orders. This is the moment, first zeroth moment, this is first order moment, this is second, then third, like that. Okay, so in general, moments, that is mu r dash, is nothing but coefficient of t raised to r upon r factorial. Okay, so you remember this formula, and you can remember this formulation of the moment generating function and its simplification to get the mu r dash. Second is a moment generating function of continuous random variable about a point A. So it is given by ma of t, the same formula, summation. Okay, one can write this as also e of e raised to t into bracket xi minus e. I'll write it in this way: e of, capital E of, that is expectations of e raised to t into bracket xi minus e. Okay, but here we are not going to write xi, because in case of continuous random variable, the values of x are in continuous order. So instead of xi, I am writing here capital X. So capital X minus e. So this is equal to integration from minus infinity to plus infinity e raised to t into bracket x minus a into f of x dx. Okay, so hence this is integration from minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x I will write here. Now we will expand the e raised to t into bracket x minus a as 1 plus x minus a into t upon 1 factorial plus x minus a square t square upon 2 factorial plus and so on dx. Now we multiply the whole bracket with the integration f of x, we get integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx plus integration from minus infinity to plus infinity f of x into x minus a dx into t upon 1 factorial plus integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x f of x into x minus a bracket square dx into t square upon 2 factorial plus and so on. Now again same, you can see the multiple of t upon 1 factorial, see the multiple of t square upon 2 factorial. So these are what? These are nothing but the moments of different orders. Okay, so again here mu r dash is equal to coefficient of t raised to r upon r factorial. Okay, sometimes using the moment generating function, calculating the means expanding like this, means if once I calculate a moment generating function, if I go on expanding like this, so expanding the moment generating functions of random variables, it's some difficult to get the mu r dash. Okay, so then what is the procedure, or what is a convenient way of calculating the moments using moment generating function is this: d raised to r by dt raised to r, that is rth order derivative with respect to t of moment generating function at point A about t is equal to 0. So this derivative gives us mu r dash. Okay, so one can easily work out like this. Second is moment generating function about origin, which gives us the two more identities. M naught of t is equal to summation pi into e raised to t into xi, and for continuous random variable it can be given as integration from minus infinity to plus infinity f of x e raised to t into x dx. So these are the moment generating functions about origin. So these are the important points which I have discussed. This is for calculating the moments using the moment generating function without expansion. This is moment generating function about origin. What I did while getting the moment generating function about origin is I just substituted a equal to 0 in both these, so which gives me this formulation. Okay, and one more important statement you must remember: for a given probability distribution, there is one and only one, that is unique moment generating function. And conversely, if you have a probability distribution, say xi pi, in case of discrete random variable, then there exists only one moment generating function, and for that moment generating function there is only one or same probability distribution. You will not get alternatives for that. So this is a uniqueness for continuous as well as for the discrete random variable. Remember this. This is very important while solving the problems. Thank you. In the next lecture, we would discuss the problems based on this topic.